How is everyone doing today? Today we're going to cover another indicator that's part of our suite for FloSignals. This indicator is one of our OG indicators, Hammertime. Hammertime is also a trend indicator. Gives you a lot of good information to kind of back up your trades and when you want to execute. So if you don't have it, you can definitely go to your indicators, your invites, and you'll see Hammertime right there. So once you click it, you'll open it. It'll open and it'll look something like this. What you're going to see is a bunch of green and red lines. You'll have longs and shorts. You'll definitely see some green lines and red lines on these. Ultimately, what they are is it's telling you, okay, there's a long, your stop loss is at this red line, your take profit is at this line. Okay, it is measuring pretty much from the lowest, the last low, or the last high, right? But it actually initiates the short or long when the 20 and 50 are crossing. So once those EMAs cross, that is when it takes the trade. So as you can see, we just entered a short here. We respected the cross. Boom, it got rejected. So we are technically now in a short there to there. Now, you could technically take a partial TP as well. Say at the 200. And then you could even take another one there. And then a third one. So you can do something like that. Now, that's all up to you. This indicator does not have it built in, but this is something that you ultimately you could do. So the best thing to do on with this as well is if you say you see that this has hit along and you see something like let's see here, like this, right? So you see something like this and you see, okay, well, we have crossed the 20 and the 50 and we are crossing the 200 right now. Well, I want to make sure that we are on the 15 and we have crossed, we have respected, we closed, and it's going to come back and probably retest the 200. It tests it, it respects it, and we bounce. So you could actually enter right there. So we want to enter and have that previous low, and you could shoot still for a 3 RRs, which is my favorite, and you see what happens. Let's speed it up a little bit. Oh, well. Obviously, you saw, boom, we took full TP right there. So you could definitely do that as well. That is another way of actually getting into a trade, and it gives you that confirmation that this trend is even stronger because you're crossing the 20 and 50 are crossing over the 200. So that trend strength is getting really strong. When trends fan out like this, when you see the trend fan out like that, that is a really good sign of continuation. So you can start to see right here early on, it is fanning out right there. Right, so boom, I would come back and retest on that 20, and then you could enter on that 20 for a continuation. That's another way of doing it. What you got here at the top is going to have your Hammertime. This is going to give you the same multi time frame that we utilize in a lot of our indicators. Kind of giving you that bias on other time frames. If you're trading a 15, you can look at where the 1 hour, 4 hour are at, or even the 5 minutes. So these are definitely programmable if you want to go into inside the settings and change that up. So come here. You can also have where you can see the other time frame, or sorry, not other time frames, the trading times. So you can show them, and they will get. There should be a shadow that shows up. Let's see. All right, so those are going to be the EMAs when they line up. It's going to show you if it's bullish or bearish. And then let me get our you have also fair value gaps. And why, oh, why is it not showing? Well, I'll look and then make sure this gets updated, but it's supposed to actually be showing, and it'll show dotted lines of the time frame. Oh, there it goes. There they are. I just didn't move over. So it'll show you're in London. So there's New York session here. So pre-market, market open, and then you have an hour after market is open. So this is kind of that high volatility time. Same thing here. You have pre-market for Asia open, and then you'll have another one that pops up at 8:30, I believe. Oh, it's 9 o'clock or 8 o'clock. Sorry, 8 o'clock when it's an hour after Asia was open. So that way it shows that high volatility time, and you can see where that's at. I like to keep them off just because I kind of know the times already, and I like to keep my charts nice and clean. But you can definitely utilize where we see we're still really bullish. We went here bullish, it popped up in that long, and we're good. You could ignore the shorts. So this short, it did call it, but hey, we're not in a bearish trend here. There's no bearish trend here. Yes, I got a short. Boom, I got red. I'm gonna enter this, and that would have been a nice little trade. Short. Okay, we have no red. Came into this fair value gap. Oh, look, I got red now. I'm gonna enter this short here. No long called, so I'm gonna enter this short, and then that would have been a beautiful short. You could have even held this, took maybe TP1, added some more, and TP2. All right, guys, if y'all have any other questions, obviously hit us up inside the Discord, or email me, and happy trading. Thank you.